Hi there, everybody. I am Jennifer Cooper of JKC Mobile Notary, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to discover the true purpose of a notary. If you're interested and you want to hang out, stick around. We're going to have fun. It's Jen. I'm so glad that you're here today. Before we get started on today's blog, if you would hit the like button, hit that bell so you're reminded every time a video comes up, and subscribe. I would so appreciate it. Of course, if you are enjoying these videos. Okay, that being said, let's get into it today. Today we're talking about the true purpose of a notary public. Okay, I will be honest with you. I've never bought a home, and I'm positive at some point in my life I've had a notarization done for me, but it never stuck out in my mind as an epic event. And they shouldn't be epic events, necessarily speaking. So when I wrote a blog post about this, I was trying to figure out how exactly people could understand what a notary is. And I'm going to give you later on in the video a lot of things that people ask of me or think that I'm capable of doing that I'm not. There's something in my eye. Okay, but right now I just want to give you a definition. So I pulled the definition from the NNA, which is the National Notary Association, which I am a member of. And their definition is: a notary public is an official of integrity appointed by state government, typically by the Secretary of State, to serve the public as an impartial witness in performing a variety of official fraud deterrent acts related to the signing of important documents. These official acts are called notarizations or notarial acts. Notaries are publicly commissioned as ministerial officials, meaning that they are expected to follow written rules without exercise of significant personal discretion, as would otherwise be the case with a judicial official. So that is a notary. We are on the front line to prevent fraud. And because our greatest purpose is validating your identity. That is our purpose, is validating your identity. We don't validate what's in a document. We don't validate if it's true or right or if it makes sense. We just make sure the document's complete and that you are who you say you are, and that is our purpose. And it's to help prevent people from using your name against you in legal matters and all kinds of other things. So yeah, we're commissioned by the Secretary of State. And so here are some things that notaries have a very long history. We're talking probably as far back as 2750 BC. They were called scribes back then, and they were in ancient Egypt, and they handled all kinds of official communication, and they recorded history. So a lot of the recorded history from that time was done by notaries. The word scribe is still used in a lot of our documentations, and is referenced from that far back. Notaries really became more well known in the Roman Empire in 535. There are records of notaries or notarial acts being done in almost every historical era. So we've been around for a long time. Notaries were part of the aftermath of the Knights of the Templar in defiance against the papal throne. They traveled with Christopher Columbus to keep accurate records of supplies and riches for the Spanish crown. And in the beginning of our nation is still with important historical figures who were notaries and have been around and risen in importance throughout history. So that's kind of exciting. So I want to talk to you a little bit. This isn't going to be a super long video because it's not super complicated, but I want to talk to you about the things that we don't do as notaries. And I get lots of calls about doing different things that I'm just not commissioned to do or allowed to do, for that matter. So we don't certify or verify the validity of a document. We don't provide legal or real estate documents. We don't provide legal advice. As notaries, we are not attorneys. I am not an attorney. I have to say that at least 3 times a week. We cannot speak to legal ramifications of wills, trusts, power of attorneys, or anything else. We are not, even if we know the answer, we're not allowed to share it with you. It is dancing along the lines of the unlawful practice of law. So don't ask, I can't tell you. What we do is verify your identity. We can walk you through difficult documents based on our specialty training. For example, to be a loan signing agent, you need to have specific training. So there isn't a loan package that exists today that I couldn't help walk you through. So that's helpful. And we provide expert experience services for you, your families, and your clients. So we're important. We've been important. We will be there with you when you buy your house. We'll be there with you when you sell your house. We'll be there when you're adopting a child. We'll be there when you're signing a power of attorney. We'll be there when you're working on your wills and trusts and health directives. We notaries are a part of every step of somebody's life. If your kids are traveling out of the country, we're a part of that. Or traveling with people that are not you, we're part of that. Notaries are a part of your life, and at some point or another you're going to need a notary. And I think that is a really unique job. It's a really unique function that everybody on the planet at some point is going to need the assistance or the services of a notary. So I encourage you to find a notary in your area. Find a notary that you can build a relationship with, that you can trust, that you'll be able to trust them over and over and over again, to help you with all of the different things that you need notaries for. So that's all I've got right now. I told you it wasn't going to be a long video today. I just wanted to go over what the true purpose of a notary is. And I love this industry. I love this business, and I wish I had found it decades ago, because I'm so happy to be a part of this industry and to work with people and clients every day. It is one of my greatest joys. So thank you so much for hanging out, and I am hoping that you're enjoying these videos. I'd love to have some feedback on things you'd like to hear about. I don't do training. I'm not a trainer. I don't do coaching. I'm not a coach. I'm just a notary in Central California who wants to encourage other notaries and other business owners to live their best life. So thank you again, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.